Alright. Okay, everything's good. Alright, so, back again. And another replay of mine, of course, because reasons. But I'm here in my Panther 1. Or just regular Panther. It's got this nice, fun L100 75mm gun that just cuts through the enemy like friggin' butter. A little under 200, but you get about 240 with the gold. It's like the only downside is it's still only a 75. So, I mean, that's really the biggest problem. It's still only 75. You're still only pulling about a shot every 3 seconds, but it's highly accurate and it's got very good penetration. And the tank itself is reasonably armored that you can work it a bit. Okay, you can't just park it in front of just everything and wait for everything to bounce, but you can kind of work some angles and stuff and side scrape a bit. But okay, so now we're here on shit, I'm drawing a blank. I want to say Canada, but that's not quite right. Spring Coast. Alright, I'm gonna just go to my typical area of over on the hills. Now, my opinion, for my money, just kind of looking at the enemy list, I mean, I just think the hills is where the best fighting is going to happen. And unfortunately, most on the northern team nowadays no longer agree. But, I mean, if I was at T29, I see these hills and I start getting very, very happy. I mean, even the IS-3A, if you kind of hold down on some of the flatter bits, can go ahead and have a really fun time. But like I said, for the most part, the northern team is more than content to sit right next to their base or a little bit back. And that's because once they try to go push past this rock to these hills, it's an all-in move, and quite frankly, none of them are willing to commit. Not enough people are willing to commit to that anymore. If you commit, you just basically die alone. Unfortunate, I say, because I say this has been one of my favorite spots on this map to have a fight. I kind of want to stop and get a shot on that Nashorn as I drive by, but it's really not currently worth stopping and investigating too hard, because I want to get up here and get to this area down here. Is going to be the much flatter bits. You kind of go over here and your gun depression can fail you even if you got some really good. But I want to go up here and I want to start spotting people as they're trying to come down here. You know, another reason why fewer people keep coming here. Okay, I'm here and we got a guy. Super accurate gun on this Panther. This is my ideal gun for a Panther. Now, the tier 6 versions and whatnot have, you know, the standard tier 6 crap. But they don't feel anywhere near as nice as the one on the tier 7. Okay, that's just a fact for me. This is just really accurate. I suppose if they tightened the accuracy on the tier 6s would be much better, but we're just going to take a couple pokes at the T20. It's about a 3-second reload. And it'd probably get a little less if you got chocolate. So you can take nice little chunks out of stuff like T20s and stuff. I'm kind of looking over there because those bushes can have a tank destroyer hiding in them. I'm kind of thinking of maybe popping a shell, but it's like, I got thinking, you know, no other shots have came flying in. So chances are there is no tank destroyer behind that T20. So that T20 is probably the furthest forward tank. And what we do know for sure is that he does have a Nashorn lurking around a bit. And if we keep poking here, eventually the artillery is going to take notice. Okay, so I mean, they still got plenty of other tank destroyers as well. No. Now, this I got over here because I want to knock down this tree. Knock down trees can work as additional bushes. Now, because I've actually just got a brand new crew put back in this. I got from the Panther 4 Schmalterm, or whatever, the new one I knew that was just out. that I just put the video on. So it's got a mix of like a repair crew and a camo crew. So it's camo crews for the Panther 4 itself, the repair crews for the heavier Panther here. And so we kind of just split the difference and hoping for the best. But this is going to provide me a little bit of additional camo. I think I might have spotted him. Yeah, I spotted him. And I wasn't lit till I fired. So, actually, it wasn't lit at all, because screw me. That guy, his commander must have died. Oh, a poor bastard. Or someone shot his optics. So, I wasn't even lit on that one. And the guy did try taking a pop shot. So, this is a pretty big tank. You're not really going to hide it as much. But, trying to find a shot here. But, unfortunately, the terrain's just in the way. Spotted someone else. I'm going to try and take a shot I can and then, move on. 85 is backed off. I'm going to try and start pressing forward a bit and, oops, Nashorn. Unfortunately, we kind of take a clutch shot. Now we're just going to retreat because how many other tank destroyers are still sitting back there? Plus, it wouldn't take much for the Scorpion G that's already seen to turn around and start doing something. Go and fix our stun. We're going to keep working. Now I'm trying to get up over this ridge and stay a bit hidden. So I'm going to actually go up this hill embankment a bit and try. I'm going to try a little third-person shooting in the general direction the Nashorn was last seen. But unfortunately, there's several trees and bushes kind of in my way that I can't make out where the building itself is and where he would be parking his ass. So it's going to try a couple of times. I see the scout moving up, so I'm kind of hoping he's going to go ahead and light it for me. Plus, the Nashorn may have just ran off. Now I'm just trying to use the line on the mini-map here to try to line up his last known location. I'm probably putting these into the fucking building. But we're just attempting to do something. I don't feel like I could fully commit forward because I still don't know all the other tank destroyers hiding in the rear. And I could turn to this rock and just find about 5 more tank destroyers sitting right behind him. So I don't really want to fully commit just yet. I'm kind of figuring I'm probably not hitting him. But I see some other tanks moving up a bit. Saw the super, and now I'm ready to just risk it. Okay, let's go try to find this T-20. We're going to risk it. Now, as I'm moving forward, in a perfect world, my team wouldn't just sit there and stare at the freaking corner. Or at least they will for, like, the first second or so, till they see me get pretty far forward. Now, I'm going to cut up over here. Try to use whatever camo I can and catch people out. Oh, look, Hellcat. Found one. And we bounced one. Go ahead and drop one into him. But we're not going to hang in, because there's still going to be more tank destroyers. Going to use as much of this rock as I can to try to protect from the artillery that's going to be sitting over here. So, don't want to commit till he goes dark. There we go. Now we're going to go looking for the shot on the Scorpion. We hit, but we bounce. But we reload so fast, we're going to put another one in him, and I believe we did hit that. And now I'm going to futz around with some of these buildings and stuff. Not quite able to make out what I can shoot through and what I can't. Plus, rail line doesn't actually count as a blockage, so it just blocks your visual. But now the Super Hellcat's moved up. Now I'm going to start coming in and try and get aggressive as I can. And unfortunately, I'm going to do some real stupid shit. Some more as I try and figure out where he is. There's apparently a dip there. Now I'm going to try to side script best I can. I didn't realize it's a spot of low ground as well. So I'm just going to futz around and finally figure everything out. Okay, finally we got it. We're going to try and move up, angle it up, and get close to this wall so we're not getting shot again. Go ahead, do what we can. Good, we screwed them up. Just keep at him. We gotta DPM him down. Cool, he's gone. Okay, what do we do now? We go around this corner, and we're just gonna be fully exposed from all angles. Any tank destroyers that want to sit here, it's just gonna love me. Any sitting around the corner over here is going to be the cliff itself is going to love it when I come around this side. So I can't isolate enough threats. So let's go ahead and back up and maybe start taking a look around this other side. Because if nothing else, we'll at least have this block the artillery and the other idiots camping over here. Okay, Hellcat. No Hellcat. Okay, T-20's back. We'll start trying to take our shots. And he fired, so we got all the time in the world to shoot him more. Now, here's something interesting. I assumed this guy right here was behind the cliff. He's not. But we're going to realize that pretty quickly. Like, okay, I got shots on Hellcat, and then I'm like, hey, wait, I got this guy. What's he doing there? So, of course, we lost sight of him, because why not? Guy's only, what was that, 80-something? Why the hell would we not find him? Drop the Hellcat as he came back, and we're going to try and stay on this guy. Unfortunately, we get thumped by the arty. Now, we'll try and shoot this guy, but not much to actually get a hold of. And, I mean, you can clearly see right here, this T-20 has given up. He's just giving our team the salute and is going, okay, I'm done. You know, he's accepted the inevitable, and he has zero interest in trying to get that one extra shot. I could kind of make out a small outline, but I can't quite get the gun on him in time. But I get the arty, which is nice. And so we'll just go ahead and drop this arty for our troubles. And boom. Come on, a little bit more. And there we go. Panther turret held up a little bit. That was, of course, against some nice weak pen guns. But I love this tank. It's so much fun for me. You don't get a lot of damage, but you do have a lot of pen. So you are a valid threat to everything. Just enough armor to bounce. If you're smart, you can go ahead and use some of the angles and stuff. Probably don't want to go ahead and fight IS as best you can. But this is, if I recall right, we had that blind shot on the Scorpion, so we're pulling about 2,300 with 500 spotting. This is the ace tanker for the Panther 1. So this was a nice little game. And yeah, that's all I got. So go ahead and catch you later.